Okay, folks, I'm ready. Okay, folks, I'm ready. Greetings, everybody. Had a little technical difficulty there, but we're okay now, I think. It's Jeffrey Guterman with the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. Now we've got a ball game here, August 23. (1969) replay. Another tough day here for me, but I'm getting through it. I got coffee here. I got everything set up, so I'm ready to play ball. And I'm glad to have you here with us. Messing around with the orientation again. You have to specify. God, in the advanced settings, it's unbelievable. On the mobile. It's unbelievable how they change stuff all the time. Oh. Ah. Ah. Greetings, everybody. It's Jeffrey Guterman, and this is the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. We are on August 23, 1969. This is the second of a 4 Baltimore at Oakland. Baltimore took... Oh, Kathy, how are you? Great to see you. Baltimore won the first one 10-2, Kathy. It's going to be Cuellar and Hunter. Cuellar a southpaw, Hunter the right-hander. I had a little technical with the orientation, but it's worked out now. Let's look at our opening lineup. Spook Powell is still out, but he pinch hit in this game, so I expect him coming back soon. For the Orioles, they are in first place with a 17.5 game lead. It'll be Buford in left, Belanger at short, Frank Robinson at first, Brooks Robinson hitting cleanup at third, Dave May in right, Davey Johnson at second, Elrod Hendricks catching, Merv Rettenman in center field, and Mike Cuellar the pitcher with 17 wins. Cuellar is in third for wins. McNally and Boswell have 18. For the Oakland A's, they are in second place, 17 behind the Twins, but they are 14 over 500. It's Campaneris at short, Jose Tartabull in center. That's Rick Monday still out. H.D. Jackson in center, in right field. Sal Bando at third, Danny Cater at first, Dick Green at second, Tommy Reynolds in left field, Phil Roof catching, and Jim Hunter, the pitcher, with 13 wins. I'm looking ahead at the schedule because I might play one later for medication time. The next game is, it's a real snoozer, San Diego at Philly. I may go with 1911. It's been a while. If that's okay with you. I'm going to go with a 1911 ball game. And here Oakland takes the field. We're at the Oakland Alameda Coliseum. Again, the Kathy Harden for the Orioles. Catfish on the mound, and here's Don Buford to lead it off. And the tweet is up and good. I posted a tweet on this for the first time in a while. I just figured there it is. Okay, Buford, a switch hitter, batting left against Catfish. Here's the pitch to Buford. That's 6-7. Grounds it to second X, batting left-handed. That'll be for Green. He's a 213. (6-2), and he throws him out. One away, we're underway here. Buford is retired, and we're so glad to have you here on the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. Had a tough morning, tough day, and just trying to settle down for the rest of the day and evening with some Strat-O-Matic baseball. Here's Mark Belanger now, 1 out, nobody on. Hunter gets the sign. He winds and delivers. That's 3-7, and he flies it to center field, and Tartabull makes the catch, 2 away. If you're just joining us, I do many types of broadcasts here on YouTube. We have a big J. I do interviews, and principally we do Strat-O-Matic replays. Frank Robinson playing first base in place of Boo Pal. He steps up. Here's Catfish. That's 5-6 right-handed. And that is a fly ball to center, and it's going to drop in. Look at that. Double 1-2, and it's a 1. So Robinson with a 2-out double. Now here comes Brooks in a clutch situation. Catfish from the stretch. And the pitch to Brooks. That is 3-11 right-handed. Grounds it to first for Cuellar. And he takes it to the bag. And the side is retired. No runs for the O's. One hit, the double by Frank Robinson. He was left on base after a half. Baltimore nothing, and Oakland coming back. Here's Cuellar now, going for win number 18. He had, I think, 23. Yes, he did. Strat-O-Matic helps you absorb lots of stats just from the repetition of the game. Okay, Bert Campanaris leading it off against Cuellar here, bottom of the first. Here's Cuellar now. The pitch to Campanaris. That's 1-4 left-handed. Grounds it back to Cuellar. He throws to Frank Robinson at first. One down. Yeah, I don't know how you feel, Kathy, the 1911, but I'm going to do it. It's been a long time. And I'll play that snoozer San Diego Philly tomorrow, most likely. If you'd prefer 64, I'll do 64. I'm not in any mood to do that snoozer. It's 1 out. The pitch from Cuellar. 2-6 left-handed, flies to left field for Buford. He makes the catch. It's 1 away. 2 away. And Reggie Jackson, Hot Dog Jackson, with 2 outs and nobody on. We got the orange die. You like 1911? Okay. Thank you. HD Jackson at the plate. Here's the pitch from Cuellar. That's 2-4 left-handed, fly ball center field. And Rettenmund makes the catch. And it's a 1-2-3 for Cuellar. And after 1, it's scoreless. Here in Oakland, Hot Dog Jackson. Catfish takes the mound. Dave May leading it off, left-handed hitter. He's playing right field for Robinson, who's playing first for Powell. Catfish. And the pitch to May. That's 6-4 left-handed, grounds it to short X. Campanaris 328. That's 4-3. And it goes through for a base hit. Campanaris could not get that. That puts May on first to lead it off, and here's Davy Johnson. Catfish from the stretch here. The pitch to Johnson. That'll be 1-4 right-handed. He grounds it to short. Campanaris to Green to Cuellar, and it's a double play. 6-4-3 if you're scoring at home. And that's 2 outs, nobody on. Here's Elrod Hendricks. Oh. Okay, Catfish. Winds and the pitch to Elrod. That's 3-4 right-handed. Grounds it to first by Cater. And he takes it to the bag, and the side is retired. No runs for the O's in the top of the second. 1 hit again. None left with a double play. We're bottom of the second now. No score here at Oakland Alameda Coliseum. Sal Bando, the captain, leads it off. Cuellar retired the A's in order. It's the O's at the A's. Bando at the plate. Here's Cuellar. And the pitch to Bando. 4-5 right-handed, struck him out. That's the first strikeout for Cuellar. 1 down. And now Cater is the batter. Here's Cuellar. The pitch to Cater. 6-7 right-handed, grounds it to second for Johnson. 2-14. 5-2, throws him out, and that's 2 away. And Cuellar has retired the first 5 A's in this ball game. Now Dick Green, the batter. Cuellar now. The pitch to Green. That is 3-9, left-handed, struck him out. And the side is retired. Second strikeout for Cuellar, and he is perfect after 2 innings. It's no score. We're heading to the top of the third. Here's Catfish facing Mervyn Ruttenmund. Here's Catfish now. The windup and the pitch. That's 4-9 right-handed, walked him. So Ruttenmund is on. Cuellar comes up. He's an A bunter. We'll lay it down. Let's see the infield. Infield remains back. Cuellar and a bunter. It's Ruttenmund on first, no outs. Here's Catfish. And the pitch to Cuellar. That's 5A. It's hit back to Catfish. His only play is to first base. And Ruttenmund advances to second. He's in scoring position with 1 out for Don Buford, who grounded to second in the first. Indeed, Kathy Harden. Indeed. Just trying to calm it down. Catfish looks in. He gets the sign. The pitch to Buford. Buford switch hitter, 4-8, batting left. And that is a base hit with a 3 on the 20 die. Ruttenmund goes to third and holds. So the O's have first and third with 1 out. Belanger comes up now. Infield back for the double. Catfish trying to get out of this. Here's the pitch to Belanger. That's 6-6 right-handed. And that is a Liner to second, caught by Dick Green. 2 away. And Frank Robinson comes up in a clutch situation. 2 outs, first and third. No score here. This is our Strat-O-Matic 1969 replay. Robinson doubled in the first and was left on. Here's Hunter. The pitch to Robinson. 2-9, and he struck him out. And that's the first strikeout for Catfish. The side is retired. No runs, 1 hit, the walk, 2 left. Middle of the third. No score. Okay, Cuellar takes the mound. He's perfect through the first 2 innings. He'll face the bottom third of the A's order here. Tommy Reynolds leads it off. No score. Here's Cuellar. And the pitch to Reynolds. That's 4-6, right-handed. Grounds it to short, Belanger. Over to Frank Robinson. That's 7 in a row retired by Cuellar. Now Phil Roof, the catcher. Cuellar gets the sign from Hendricks. He is set, and the pitch to Roof. That's 1-5, left-handed, struck him out. Number 3 for Cuellar. Boy, is he tough today. And now Hunter comes up, 2 outs, nobody on. Hunter a 3NR. The pitch from Cuellar. That's 6-11, right-handed, fly ball to right. That'll be Dave May at 220. He's going back. Let's see if he can get this. 220, it's 5-2. He makes the catch. The side is retired, another 1-2-3, and Cuellar has retired the first 9 batters in this ball game, perfect through 3. Here's Catfish now. Still no score. Catfish has allowed 3 hits, a walk, but no runs. Here's Brooks Robinson, the very late Brooks Robinson. May his soul rest in peace. He died, I think it was a couple days ago. Just adds to the list of players in this replay who have passed on. Here's Catfish now, facing Brooks. The windup and the pitch to Robinson. 2-4. Oh boy, that's hit well. Deep to left center. And it's gone. Brooks Robinson with a home run. And that'll make it 1-0 Orioles. Brooks Robinson with the homer. And he's always had power. Not extraordinary, but he's had power in his career. And he just lifted one out. And that'll be a 1-0 ball game in favor of the O's for Brooks Robinson. That is home run number 19. So that's pretty darn good for Brooks. He had 23 in real world. So it's 1-0 ball game. And Dave May comes up to the plate here. No outs, nobody on. Catfish. The pitch now to May. That's 2-7 right-handed. Grounds it to second for Green. He throws to Cater, 1 down. I always felt Catfish threw a lot of home run pitches. He had 34 here and 247, which is a lot. I always felt that. And I always felt he was a bit overrated as a pitcher. Still a good pitcher, obviously, but I just felt that way. Here's Davey Johnson now. 1 out, nobody on. Hunter into his windup and the pitch. 3-3 right-handed, grounds to short. Campanaris has it, throws to Cater, and it's 2 down in the O's top of the 4th. That'll bring up Elrod. Elrod 0 for 1. And the pitch from Catfish. That's for 4 left-handed catcher X. Roof 2-5. That's 2-2. And he pops out to Phil Roof. And the side is retired. But 1 run on 1 hit, and it was a home run by Brooks Robinson in the top of the 4th. In the middle of the 4th now, it's 1-0 Baltimore. Here comes Cuellar. He's retired the first 9 A's in this ball game. And naturally, he'll face the top of the order to start off the bottom of the 4th. And I'm going to get some coffee. I'm looking at approximately a 5 p.m. start Eastern time for our 1911 ball game. I'll wait to till I post it to let you all know who's playing. Okay, Cuellar on the mound facing Campy. Campy grounded back to Cuellar in the 1st. All right, Campy digs in and Cuellar into his windup. Here's the pitch. That's 5-7 right-handed, fly ball center field. For Rettenmund, who makes the catch, and that's 10 retired in order by Mike Cuellar. And here's Jose Tartable, left-handed hitter, facing Cuellar. Oh. Here's Cuellar. He gets the sign from Elrod. Into his windup and the pitch to Tartable. That is 6-11 left-handed, fly ball right field. For May, he's a 220. May going back. 16-2 makes the catch. That's 2 outs, and that's 11 in order. And here's Hot Dog Jackson. Hot Dog with 43 home runs to lead the majors this year. He flew to center in the 1st. Cuellar into his windup. And the pitch to HD. That's 5-10 left-handed, fly ball center field for Rettenmund. And he makes the catch, and that's 12 in order for Mike Cuellar. Isn't that delightful? And we've gone 4 innings. It's Baltimore 1 and Oakland 0. Cuellar perfect thus far. A's come out top of the 5th. Cuellar is really, and you know, he is a great pitcher, especially this. He was co-Cy Young. He and Lolich won co-Cy Youngs, 2.38. Really something there. 213 hits in 291, only 18 homers in 291. Really just a great freaking pitcher. I don't know how he lost 11 games. Here comes Rettenmund. Hey, Mike Eisenberg has arrived. Just to let you know, Mike Cuellar perfect through 4. Orioles lead at 1-0, second of a 4-game. August 23, 1969 replay. We also have a game at 5 p.m. Eastern from the 1911 replay. I'm not sure who it is. I'll have to look later. Rettenman steps in. Here's Catfish now. Again, it was a home run by Brooks last inning, which has put the O's ahead. Here's the pitch from Catfish. That's 1-4, right-handed, flies to right field. For Hot Dog Jackson to make the catch, one away. Now Mike Cuellar. He had a sacrifice bunt in the third. He's a 1-WL. Catfish gets the sign from Roof into his windup, and the pitch to Cuellar. That's 6-4. Left-handed, grounds it to short X. Campanara's 328. That's 3-3. That's going to go through again. Another one that Campy couldn't get. Just went past the reach of Campanara's. I think he became a better fielder as his career progressed, but he would already been in the majors for several years. It's Cuellar on first, one down, and Don Buford, the batter, he's 1-for-2. Switch hitter, batting left against Catfish. With Cuellar on first, one down. Catfish from the stretch. And the pitch to Buford. That's 4-5, switch hitter left, flies to center field. For Tartable, who makes the catch, 2 away. And now Belanger. Belanger 0-for-2. 1-5 right-handed. It's a base hit to right. Cuellar goes to second. He will hold with that arm of Jackson. And here's Frank Robinson. 2 outs, first and second. Catfish. And the pitch to Frank. That's 5-6 right-handed, and that is a fly ball to center. Going back is Tartable, and he makes the catch. And the side is retired. No runs. The Orioles strand 2. We're in the middle of the 5th. It's 1-0 Orioles. Here's Cuellar now, perfect through 4. It'll be Bando, Cater, and Green. Cuellar. Into his windup, and the pitch to Bando. That's 4-5 right-handed. Struck him out. Number 4 for Cuellar. Lord, he's literally unhittable thus far. Now Danny Cater. Cater grounded to second in the second. Cuellar gets the sign from Hendricks. He's set, and the pitch to Cater. That's 1-7 left-handed, grounds it to second. And Davy Johnson throws to Frank Robinson at first. It's 2 away. He's retired 14 in order. Now Dick Green. Green struck out. Cuellar. And the pitch to Green. That's 3-11 left-handed. Grounds it to short. Belanger has it. And he throws it on to Robinson at first. It's another perfect inning. And Mike Cuellar has retired the first 15 A's in this ball game. Oh, Kathy Harden. Then the anxiety. Never had a perfecto. You've heard me say a million times. I had one no-no. It was Gullet, 1971 Reds. Here's Catfish now. Brooks Robinson steps in. He homered in the fourth to lead it off, and that's been the only run in the ball game. Here's Catfish now. The pitch to Brooks. That's 5-9 right-handed, struck him out. Second strikeout for Catfish. Now Dave May. Brooks. May 1 for 2. The windup and the pitch from Hunter. That's 2-3 right-handed, hit him. So May takes first, hit by a pitch. Davey Johnson comes up. He's 0 for 2. Here's Hunter from the stretch. The pitch to Davey. 112 right-handed. There's a base hit to left. May goes to second and holds. And Elrod Hendricks is the batter, 0 for 2. It's Johnson on first, May on second, 1 down. Catfish. Pitch to Hendricks. Ooh, that's 212. And that's a grounder to first, and that will be a double play. Cater turns the double. The side is retired. No runs. 1 hit, a hit by pitch, 1 left, middle of the 6th. Still 1-0. Orioles. Mike Cuellar has pitched 5 perfect innings. He'll face the bottom third here for the A's. Reynolds leads it off. He's 0 for 1. Cuellar into his windup. Pitch to Reynolds, 5-8, right-handed. There it goes. It's a base hit by Reynolds. So, it was a great streak. 15 in order. We can all now breathe a sigh of relief here, as Tommy Reynolds breaks up the perfecto here in the 6th to lead it off, 5-8. Right-handed. Reynolds is on, and here's Phil Roof. See how hard it is. All right, Cuellar from the stretch, and the pitch to Roof. That's 110 left-handed. Fly ball to right for May, and there's 1 away. And Catfish will hit. He's a deep bunter. It's 1 out. Reynolds on first. He's the tying run. Here's Cuellar. The pitch to Hunter. 1-5, and he grounds it to short. There's Belanger to Johnson to Frank Robinson for the double play. So it's no runs, 1 hit, none left. The perfect game, the no-hitter, has been broken, but Cuellar still throwing a 1-hit shutout baseball. It's 1-0 through 6. We go to Catfish now. Top of the 7th. This will be his first endurance inning. Rettenman leads it off. Rettenman walked and flew to right. Catfish. The pitch to Rettenmund. That's 5-7 right-handed. Struck him out. And that's the 3rd for Catfish. And Here comes Mike Cuellar. Sacrifice bunt and a base hit left on. Catfish into his windup, and the pitch to Cuellar. 5-5, left-handed. It's a base hit. He doesn't have power, end power. Cuellar gets his second hit of the ball game. It was an end home run clean. You see the home runs? You see how he lets up home runs? Whew. Cuellar, left-handed hitter. He's a W. So it's a single with one out. And here is Buford now. O's trying to get some insurance here. Buford 1 for 3. Hunter from the stretch. The pitch to Buford. That's 4-6. Switch hitter batting left. Walked him. So Catfish in trouble here. First and second, one more hit or walk. He's reached fatigue. There is action in the Oakland bullpen. Roland pitched in real world in this game. He is warming. I don't always follow that, but it's a guideline, and if it fits, we use him. So Oakland won this game in real world 4-2. Roland, a right-handed pitcher, and he's good. He's warming for the A's. Ready to come in anytime. Top of the 7th, first and second, one out. Here's Belanger now. Catfish. And the pitch to Belanger. That's 5-6, right-handed. And that's a fly ball to center field. Getting under it is Tartable. He makes the catch and the runners hold. So Catfish might get out of this. Here's Frank Robinson. He might get out of this without fatigue. Frank 1 for 3, doubled in the first, left on. It's first and second, 2 away. Catfish from the stretch. That's 5-9, right-handed. He struck him out. So Catfish has pitched pretty darn good baseball himself today. We're in the 7th inning stretch here. And it's Baltimore 1, Oakland nothing. Is it a disappointment that Cuellar lost his perfect game? Sure it is. Is this a great game? Sure it is. So we'll take a little break here in the action. My name's Jeffrey Guterman. It's going to be about 3 minutes. When we come back, it'll be the top of this order for Oakland, including H.D. Jackson. My name's Jeffrey Guterman. This is the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. I already feel a little better. Boy, I was bad before. God. Lord. Christ. 1911. And before I go out and do what I need to do, I am going to take a peek, see who's playing. On April 18, 1911, it's so easy if you're organized to pick up any time. Last game was Boston 10, Philly 2, AL. And it'll be the final game of this date, April 18, 1911. New York Highlanders at the Washington Senators. It'll be Hippo Vaughn for the Highlanders and Tom Hughes for the Senators. Tom Hughes won 11 and lost 17 for the Nats. Hippo Vaughn for the Highlanders, who became the Yankees, was 8-10. So we're looking forward to that ball game. Joel Horland has arrived, and it's a great pitching battle. Rick and Joel, are you on the money there? It's an effective, I can't read that, an effective tonic. Oh, I love that, for frayed nerves. It sure is, and I was frayed before this ball game started, I take one peek at Kathy Harden, and I'm halfway there. And of course, you guys are the best. And this game has gotten me in a much better frame of mind. I'll be back in just a few minutes. We're in the seventh inning stretch. It's Orioles 1, Oakland nothing. Hippo Vaughn. How's that for a name? Lord. Hippo. It really is. I'm serious. It's like better than, I gotta tell you, it's better than Klonopin. You know, Klonopin, they're both addicting, you know, but, oh, Lord, you guys are great. You guys are frickin' great. I'll be back. My Strat-O-Matic friends. Oh, Well, we're back, and we've got a ball game now. 1-0 Baltimore. I love 1-0 ball games. I'm going to refresh my coffee, and we'll continue this ball game. Whew. Mike Cuellar comes out. He's throwing a one-hit shutout. One base runner all game. It was the single by Reynolds in the 6th. We've had one hitter, no hitters this season. Kilkenny, on this date, pitched a one-hitter. Here's Bert Campanaris to lead it off for the A's. Campy 0 for 2. Cuellar into his windup, and the pitch to Campanaris. 1-7 left-handed, base hit Campanaris. So there's the second hit. And he is the tying run. He's being held. Hendricks, it's 1-15. And Jose Tartable is the batter. He's an A bunter. We'll have him lay it down. The infield is automatically in, I say, holding that runner. So he'll be a B, and he'll lay it down with Hot Dog Jackson on deck. Here's the pitch from Cuellar to Tartable. That's 10. And it's the batter is safe, and Campanaris thrown out by Cuellar. So let's consider it a force out. It's 1 out, and Tartable is on first. And here's Hot Dog Jackson now. Jackson 0 for 2, flew to center twice. Bando on deck. Cuellar from the stretch. His first endurance is the 9th. Catfish already pitched his. Here's the pitch to H.D. Jackson. That's 1-6, and that is a double down the line for H.D. Jackson. Tartable goes to third. It's second and third with 1 out, and here comes Bando. Looks like they're going to walk Bando. I hope that's all right with you, Kathy. They're going to walk him to set up the double play. That's a bit of a... That has backfired on me many times. Bases loaded, 1 out. The infield back for Cater now. I think like the last 3 times I've done this, intentionally walked with second and third, 1 or less out. With 1 out, has backfired. But we'll see. Here's Cuellar now. The pitch to Cater. That's 1-2. And he lines it to second, catching Bando off the bag. Double play, the side is retired. A beautiful play, catching him in a rundown. And the side is retired. No runs, 2 hits, and 2 left on. So it didn't backfire that time. Intentionally walked and then doubled. No runs for the A's. We've gone 7. It's still a 1-0 ball game. Here's Catfish now in his second endurance inning. Roland is available in the bullpen. He has a single and a walk in his first endurance inning. Here's Brooks Robinson, who hit the home run in the fourth. That's been the only run this game. Okay, Catfish is ready. Here's the pitch. It worked out good that time, Rick, but sometimes it backfires. Here's the pitch to Brooks. That's 311 right-handed. Grounds it to first for Cater. He'll take it to the bag. One away. Here's Dave May now. Catfish into his windup, and the pitch to May. 3-9 right-handed, and that's hit well by May. Oh my, deep to right center, and it's gone. Kiss it goodbye, home run for Dave May, who doesn't get a lot of playing action. That's the second home run off Catfish, and that'll make it a 2-0 ball game. Orioles. He had 3 in real world. How do you like that? Dave May with the home run off his own card. And that's his second of the season. He had 3. Dave May off Hunter. One more hit or walk and he's fatigued. Here's Davy Johnson now. It's a 2-0 ball game. Catfish into his windup. Here's the pitch to Davy. 6-11 right-handed. Pops it up to short for Campanaris, and that's 2 away. So 2 home runs in this ball game off Catfish, and that's made all the difference. It's 2-0 Orioles, top of the 8th, 2 outs, nobody on. Oh, Rick, yeah. And, you know, Boog Powell is out. He pinch hit in this game in real world. He has been out for just a couple games. But, yeah, Buford and Blair is out. Okay, Blair is not playing. But the regular, as you know, is Buford, Blair, and Frank Robinson. It's 2 outs, nobody on. Elrod at the plate. Catfish, the windup, and the pitch. That's 6-5 left-handed. Grounds it to short X. Campy, 328. That's 12-3. That'll be 28. Campy may have trouble with this. He boots it, Campy, for an error. So Hendricks is on. That's the first error of this ball game. Hendricks on first, 2 down. Here's Rettenmund. But you look at May and Rettenmund, and they're good ball players. You know, May, I mean, they're not great. I mean, Rettenmund didn't have his best year, but didn't play too much, did he? 190 at bats. But he had better years. Okay, Hendricks with a short lead off first, 2 down. Top of the 8th here. Here's Catfish now. The pitch to Rettenmund. That's 6-9 right-handed, struck him out. So he is refreshed, Catfish. 5th strikeout. But they may have a pinch hitter for him here in the bottom of the 8th. Roland is available. It's 2-0 Baltimore. In the middle of the 8th. And here comes Cuellar now.
With the price of just about
It'll be Green, Reynolds, and Roof. I don't know what happened there. I had a problem reconnecting. My God. Strange things happen. Okay, we're back here, folks. Bottom of the 8th. Dick Green leading it off. Sorry for the technical. Here's Cuellar now. Green 0 for 2. The wind-up and the pitch to Green. That's 2-5 left-handed. He walked him. Cuellar's first endurance is the 9th. That's why it's good for me to have a web version up. I could see that. Of course, I could see your chat, but also to make sure it's going. So Green on first. Tommy Reynolds, the batter. Cuellar from the stretch. The pitch to Reynolds. 6-3 right-handed. Fly ball left field. Buford a 2-5. That'll be 11-2. That's going to be an E5. Buford. Oh, he boots it. It's a 2-base error by Don Buford. Oh, my. Green goes to third and holds. So the tying run is on in scoring position here. First error for Baltimore. A 2-run error by Don Buford. And here's Phil Roof. He misjudged that for sure. Cuellar from the stretch now. Pitch to Roof. That's 4-11 right-handed. Fly ball right field. That'll be deep enough for Green to tag. And Green comes home, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. See how important that home run by May is. Exactly. Don't let it rattle you. And there's going to be a hitter for Jim Hunter here in the bottom of the 8th. Catfish went 8 innings. He's the loser right now, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He allowed 9 hits, 2 home runs. He walked 2, struck out 5, and again, allowed 2 runs. He's the loser thus far. It's going to be Roland coming in next inning. And he pitched in this game in real world. Let's see who is going to hit here. It's 1 out, Reynolds in scoring position. It's going to be Bob Johnson. I'm so sorry, Kathy. 67 at bats, 343 average, but, you know, I've got to look out for both teams. Here's Bob Johnson now. Used him very sparingly. Johnson steps in. He's a right-handed hitter against the southpaw Cuellar. Okay, Cuellar now. I hope he retires, Johnson. Here's the pitch. That's 3-4, and he flies it to right, and May makes the catch. Reynolds holds. So it's 2 away now. Johnson retired. And it just goes to show we tried. Orioles aren't going to win this on a charity. Here's Bert Campaneris now. Clutch situation. An unearned run is on second base with 2 down, 1 in. It's a 2-1 ball game. Joel Horland lighting up what? Weed or what? He was an awfully nice man. I had a chance to talk with him for about 5 minutes once, and it was awesome. I asked him, what did you think about the 69 series? And he just shook his head. He didn't say a word. He's a very nice man. It's 2 outs. Reynolds, the tying run on second. Campaneris at the plate. Here's Cuellar. And the pitch. 6-10 right-handed. Fly ball right again for May, who makes the catch, and the side is retired. So Cuellar gets out of it. He allows 1 run. We've gone 8 innings. It's a 2-1 ball game. And the A's have a new pitcher now. Hunter is the loser of record. He pitched good ball, though. Here's Roland, a right-hander, taking his warm-ups now. Cuellar will lead it off for the Orioles. Here's Roland now. Folks, don't miss our 5 p.m. Eastern game, the 1911 replay, April 18, still early on there. It'll be Hippo Vaughn for the Highlanders, New York Highlanders, at the Washington Senators with Tom Hughes. Okay, here's Cuellar to lead it off. He's had a good day at the plate. Sacrifice bunt and 2 singles. Okay, Roland is ready, the new pitcher. Here's the pitch to Cuellar. He's a left-handed hitter. That's 3-10, and he grounds it to third for Bando, who throws to Cater. 1 away. Yeah, Earl Weaver. What a great guy. It was sort of a magical feeling for me to be sitting there with him and asking him about that. Okay, here's Don Buford now. He's 1 for 3 with a walk. Roland, he gets the sign from Roof. And the pitch to Buford. 4-7, left-handed, walked him. So Buford is on. He's a B 1-10, being held. Now Mark Belanger, 1 for 4 today. Well, you could look it up. I'd love to see that. Can you check that out, or you want to? I really doubt it's wrong. I'm gonna look it up. They misspelled the player's name, and I told them. You know that? Wow, he does throw left. Holy shit. You are right. Oh, Lord, you are right. I'm going to tweet that to them. Good for you, Joel. And you want to know something? Jim Rowland. All we could do is play him as a right-handed hitter. Because the card would all be messed up. It just wouldn't. Yeah. It says throws left all around. You are so right. I'm gonna tweet that after this ball game, okay? Thank you so much. That's a good eye. Joel. Yeah, Joel. You think they better change it, because they're pretty good though. Okay? They did misspell a player's name in the 1911 set. And that was a virus type error, meaning other people misspell it and then it gets passed on. You know what I'm saying? People don't check and verify. So we'll check that. I'm going to just make a quick note to myself. They don't like when you do that, though. Put that right there. The only other thing I could do, Joel, is, God, I don't know how you knew that. He's not the most well-known guy. Over here on Sabre, left-handed pitcher. Wow, you're right. Lord, are you right? Thank you so much. Oh my God, that's unfortunately. Marlon, how are you? Glad to see you. That's really disappointing. Okay, here's it doesn't make me think any less of Strat-O-Matic. I guess they're entitled to an error or two. Okay, rolling now. Facing Belanger. And the pitch. And Buford being held. 1-3 right-handed. Flies to left, 2 away. And here's Frank Robinson. Everyone should be quick to acknowledge errors. His results may be right. Oh, Lord. Well, maybe you're right about that. He's pretty tough against left-handers, you're right. The only thing is it doesn't work well against the batters, right? 2 outs with Buford on first. Here's the pitch. We'll use him, 3-11. And there's a base hit by Robinson to left. That would have been a base hit if he were a lefty. Base hit to left. That's Reynolds -1. Buford will hold. Well, 1-18, 1-17. They'll let him go. So it's first and third with 2 outs, and here's Brooks. If you're looking ahead to the bottom of the 9th, it's a 2-1 ball game. Tartable, Jackson, and Bando. All right. Here's Roland. And the pitch to Brooks. 6-5, right-handed. Grounds it to third. The side is out. We're heading to the bottom of the 9th. It's 2-1. Roland got out of it. Here's Cuellar. He has allowed 1 run, 3 hits, walked 2, one of them intentionally, and struck out 4. And it's the heart of the order, Tartable, Jackson, and Bando, with the A's down by 1. Here's Cuellar. And the pitch to Tartable. That's 6-4 left-handed. Grounds it to Belanger at short. He's a 226. That's 12-2. That's 26. Belanger might have trouble with this. And he does. Oh, he throws him out. What a beautiful throw by Belanger. So there's 1 away. Here's HD Jackson now. 1 for 3 today. He could tie it up with 1 swing. Here's Cuellar. And the pitch to Jackson. That's 1-6. And that is a double down the line for HD. So HD on second. He's the tying run. This is Cuellar's endurance. Reichert pitched in this game in real world, and he is warming in the event that Cuellar reaches fatigue. Okay, here's Cuellar now. Facing Bando, the captain. He's 0 for 2, was intentionally walked and doubled. Cuellar from the stretch. The pitch to Bando. That's 4-6, right-handed. Grounds it to short. Belanger to Frank Robinson at first. It's 2 outs. HD holds. So it's all up to Danny Cater. A clutch situation with Jackson on second and 2 outs. Jackson a tying run. It's 2-1 Orioles. From the stretch, Cuellar. He gets the sign from Elrod. And the pitch to Cater. That's 2-3 left-handed. Grounds it to first. Robinson has it. Takes it to the bag. And the ball game is over. Final score, and what a game. Baltimore 2, Oakland 1. The win goes to Cuellar. He went all the way. He pitched 9. He allowed 4 hits. He walked 2, one of them intentionally. He struck out 4 and allowed 1 run. The loss goes to Hunter. 8 runs, allowed 2 home runs. Roland pitched 1 inning. 1 hit, 1 walk, no runs. The final line, Orioles 2 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. The A's 1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error. So that's the ball game. I'm glad you liked it, Joel. And Joel, thank you for that Roland situation. I'll be back at 5 p.m. Eastern, folks. It's a perfect time for me to do the 1911 game. I enjoyed it. Great to see you, Kathy, and we'll see you at 5 Eastern. And to everybody else here, stay strong, stay well. I'll catch you later.